How do? Welcome back to Witcombe Park Farm. We are just up in the top field getting some fertilizer down. We've got everything done pretty much that we wanted to last episode. Just leaves us the spuds to plant and the fertilizer to spread in March before we can move on. We've missed our opportunity, unfortunately, to fertilise the grass fields as they are now ready for harvesting. Even though we're going to leave it another month, we can't fertilise. Once those fields get ready to harvest, the lime and fertiliser has no effect, unfortunately. So we've missed our window of opportunity there. So the yields are going to be down on the silage, but it should be enough for us to keep the cows fed up until the next cut, because we've still got 36,000 litres of silage left in the class trailer anyway, so we should be absolutely fine on that front. Once these fields are fertilised and the potatoes are in the ground, we just need to spray off the weeds, and that will take us through then probably up until harvest time, to be honest. Just have to keep on top of the cow feed. We do need to start moving linseed oil into the potato processing plant that we bought last episode. But obviously we're not going to have any spuds to put into there until harvest time, which is fine. Don't know how quick it produces or how much spuds it uses. We'll have to have a look once we're up and running. It'll be interesting to see though how much it produces, how much money it makes us. 1.9 mil off the year 5 harvest, so we're going to be over 2 mil hopefully on the next payday, because we'll have the potato wedges as well. I don't know when to sell, we'll have to have a look, see when best time for that is. We got the vote up and running on the YouTube channel. We've had a few voters. I'm going to leave it up and running until Sunday night. So it gives us 5 days, and then I'll have a look at final numbers on the votes and if anybody's commented on the TikTok side as well, and have a look. Thank you to anybody who has voted, and if anybody's watching this and they haven't voted, go over and vote. It's a poll to see what we want to do going forward with the channel, and if there's any additional games we want to be playing. So please go over, have a look at that if you haven't already, and if you have already, thank you again. Right, this field is pretty much done. We've got all the fields to do. Won't take us long with this spreader, although I put in all of the fertiliser that we bought last episode in the tank, 5,000 litres, and we've used it, filled the spreader 50%, and we've used what was 1,700, so we've used probably like 3/4 of it on this one field, so we are going to have to buy some more. And then we need to take the flatbed down to the shop and buy some spuds to go into the planter, because I completely forgot to hold some back off the harvest because I'm a pleb. But it is half the price of buying the seeds, and we know from last year planting that we go through a hell of a lot planting those spuds. I don't know how many pallets we're going to be buying, but at the end of the day, if we overbuy, it's not going to be the end of the world, because those spuds will just get added to the harvest or saved until next year's planting, or put in the spud factory. I've got plenty we can do with them, so it's not going to be wasted. So let's crack on and get these last few fields done on a quick little time lapse, and then we'll head on down to the store, grab some spuds, and we can start our planting. Quick and easy job, that fertilising with this spreader. We did have to buy some more, which is fine, because we're going to need it for the spud fields as well. Although we do need to lime those spud fields first, so we'll have to empty this out, set the eye worker going, buying lime. Still got one eye on the money, and it's going down. The only thing we've got left to buy is the spuds for planting. So fingers crossed, we should be alright. The monthly fees we're going to have is going to be minimal, because we don't have any loans, we don't have anything on hire purchase, and I'm driving into the silage clamp. So it's just the monthly production and upkeep of the building's cost, which shouldn't be too much. So I'm not too worried about that. All the tractors are repaired, so again I'm not worried about that. It's just going to be a case of buying these spuds now. I do have some lime in that bottom shed, I think, from way back when we bought a load. Just move that over. Let's go down and grab some. Just thinking it might be enough to get these fields done. I'm not sure though. Pretty sure it's in here. A couple of bags. Yeah, we've got 3 bags? 4 bags. That might be enough, you know. We'll have to have a look. Okay, so that gives us 80%. Just 7,500 litres, so that might well be enough. We do need to grab some fuel quick time as well. I want to get a fuel tank built up at the other part of the farm where the new sheds are. But we've got 4,500 litres in this, so we might as well get that used up first. Okay, he's off. It doesn't need that much lime, so I'm confident that what we've got should do us. Okay, let's go grab some spuds from shop to fill up planter. We're going to use the new Valtra on the spud planter. Give that a run out, see how we get on with it. More than enough horsepower to pull that planter, so it should be absolutely fine even on the hills. Like I say, I'm not sure how many pallets we're going to need. I think, if I remember when we did the seed, it was around about 15 to 20 pallets. I know that's a bit of a broad range, but I think we were at that. So if we go with 20 pallets of spuds, bearing in mind they are half the price of the seed, I'm hoping that should do us. We still need to get some straw into cows as well. Might do that before we get going on the spuds. I'm hoping I can just drop it in and I don't need the straw blower, but we have got the straw blower there if needed. Oh, we've got a couple of bags of solid fert down here as well. Forgot about that last time. That was, we got those cheap in the sale. So, potatoes. So, a pallet of seed cost us £1,260, and that's for 1,050 litres. Potatoes cost us 950, so it's 300. Yeah, 300 quid pretty much saving. So let's go. So 7.5 grand, okay. Another 7.5 grand, that's 16. And then 3,800. So yeah, 19 grand that's just cost us. It leaves us at 25, which is alright. It's enough for us to buy anything else that we need. I don't think we're going to need anything else. But we've got that little bit of a buffer if we do need it. As we grab those 2 bags of fert as well, I fit nicely on the end. Right, so we can load this directly into the planter. We can take those 2 bags of fert off with the forklift. AI worker has completed their task. That's the liming done. So let's head back up, jump into the new Valtra, and have a crack on with the spud planting. It's a shame you can't put back in the fertilizer you've taken out. Put it back into the tank. There is a tank you can do that with, but I can't remember which one it is. I think it was the liquid fertilizer. You should be able to do it, really. Let's get these 2 bags off. Then we need to get some straw into cows. I want to get that done before we get going on the potatoes. I'm going to do one at a time because I don't think this forklift will be able to handle 2 big bags. Let's just double check we can't put this into the tank. Oh, we can. We can fill it back up, that's lovely. You just must not be able to do it from the spreader for some reason. But that's good, because we have got some more downbit cowshed. A couple of pallets are solid. So we can get it all into the tank, have a bit of a tidy up. I'm not going to do that now. I'll probably do that off camera. But that's good to know. Well, let's go get a straw bale. See if we need blower or not. I do like this little forklift, it's nippy. And it doesn't seem, it seems to be a decent weight. It wasn't tipping or anything then when we had that big bag on, which is nice. See how it handles a bale. I mean, we've got it mainly for pallets. But if it can handle a bale, then even better. Well, let's have a look, see how she does. We're not going to attempt to take 2 at a time. I'm going to end up tipping her. Seems to be absolutely fine with 1 bale. Beautiful, okay. You know, she might even be able to do 2. We'll have a look, we'll get this into the cowshed. Like I say, I don't know if we'll need the blower or not. Hopefully we can just drop it in there. But this forklift is brilliant, I'm really pleased with it. Really good purchase. Right, where are we putting the straw? Do we just drop it in here? Or does it need to go? We'll try this one. If we don't go in here, we'll try the next spot along. Then if not, we'll have to get straw blower. Doesn't seem to want to take it there. Oh no, it has done. Okay. Let's just have a quick look how much that's given them. The milking parlour. So it's given them What, I reckon we need another 2 bales. So that's good then. It means we can probably get rid of that straw blower then. Probably won't be worth out because the hour's on it. But yeah, we've got some pallets here. Look, we've got some herbicide, some liquid fert, and another couple of solid fert. So let's grab 2 more bales. So let's see if the forklift can handle 2 bales at a time. I'm going to leave the... Am I going to leave the other cow shed? I'll put 1 in. I don't know if it affects the overall health having straw in there, or if it is purely just from a manure heap. But I am thinking about knocking a couple of buildings down and putting a manure heap in, so I don't know is the answer. We're not going to do that this episode. Plus I ain't got the cash for it. We'll probably do that after we sell off. Right. Moment of truth, 2 bales. Seems to be okay. Famous last words. Seems to be absolutely fine. This forklift is a beast. And what did we pay for it? I can't even remember. I don't think it were that much at all. A couple of grand maybe. Made up with that. Good old purchase. We might even get another one. Same type. Because we're going to need one at the oil mill. And I'm going to need one just for general farm duties, really. Wow, look at that straw going. Lovely. Right, so they're fine with that. Milk, 36 litres. At this point in time, I don't know if the milk, how it works with the milk, because there is the actual milking parlour bit where you have to bring the cows in, attach the teats, and get the milk manually pumped. So I don't know how it works. But we don't need to worry about that now. We've not got much milk in there at all. Let's move this over to second food. It's barely used any lime. Beautiful. So we're going to get these spuds in. We're going to get the... We'll need to get these spud fields fertilised as well. And I think that'll do us for March then. I need to just have a quick look on calendar, see if there's out I'm forgetting. I don't think there is. I think the only thing we've got left to do is the weeding. And I'd quite like to wait for that anyway. Till the spud field's ready for weeding as well, so we can do everything in one. I've got the grass that we'll need to cut in April, but that'll be an off-camera job. Right, so let's see how much this takes to fill. So we are at 9%, 750 litres. Okay, so it's 8 pallets, 8,000 litres to fill her up. So we should be, I want to say absolutely fine, but I'm not sure. We may need another couple of pallets. But the second field's a lot smaller than the first, so yeah, we shall see. Does look nice and chunky, this Valtra. It's a really nice tractor, and I think it looks cool in black. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Okay, so it's given us 3 headlands. I'd quite like the ups and downs to go the opposite way, if I'm being honest. Yeah, I think that is a better. Don't know why, I just prefer it that way. How does that look? No, that's not the way I wanted. I wanted it left to right. So is that the standard way then? Yeah, it is. That's the standard way anyway. Okay. Liming done, and we've not run out, so that is good. Get this unfolded. So far so good. 7 mile an hour is the max working speed of this implement. And we're reaching that without any real issues here. This was the trouble area when we were running the cultivator. It does amaze me, to be honest, because this hill it's not a massive hill. Slight incline, but we're losing 2 miles an hour. And we've got nearly double the amount of horsepower that's required to pull this implement. It seems like the only tractor that can pull any implement unhindered on any field on this map is the Fent. I mean, it's not like we're doing 2-3 miles an hour, so it's not that much of an issue. To be fair, and it's only that little section there, we're back up now. So let's crack on, let's get this field and that field done. We'll check back in halfway through, see how we're getting on. And then after this, I think that's probably going to do us, looking at timings. But we'll see. Nothing else to do in March after this. I need to get the silage done in between episodes in April. So let's crack on, let's get these spuds in ground and see what we're looking like after. Okay, we are about 3/4 of the way through this field, maybe a little bit more. And we're just about to run out of spuds in the planter. Are we going to be able to make this last pass? Yeah, 1 litre left. Amazing. Okay, so that wasn't too bad actually. I didn't think we'd get that far before we needed to refill. So we'll bring the New Holland up with the crates of spuds. We'll get filled back up. The Valtra's doing absolutely amazing work on that field. Lovely little tractor. So I'm made up with that purchase. Still got nearly 13,000 litres of spuds left, so we're going to have more than enough to get this field finished and the next field done. Because like I said, the next field is smaller. And we're going to have some left over as well, which is great stuff. We'll probably keep them for next year, I think. Because we're going to take another 8 pallets here, so that'll leave us about 5,000 litres. Hello? I'm at the wrong side, maybe? Possibly? Yeah, I'm at the wrong side. So yeah, it should leave us about 5,000 litres. I mean, we could put it in the potato processing plant, I suppose. Once we've loaded up and finished this field and the next field, we'll take a look at the potato processing plant. See what sort of levels it can hold. It is weird how it chooses which pallets to take to fill from. You would think it would do it in some sort of order, but it just does it completely randomly. Don't know why. So yeah, we've got nearly 5,000 litres left on trailer. Get this off the field and we shall carry on. Need to get the Nemesis off the field as well. Just leave this here for now. Just in case we need it again. Right then, let us crack on, get this finished. Move on to the next field, get that one done. And that'll probably be us for this one, guys. But a very productive episode. Main thing was getting these spuds in the ground, which we will have achieved by the end of the episode, which is great. And like I say, in between episodes, I'll crack on and get the next load of grass into the clamps. Ready for the cows. Last pass on the final field. The question is, are we going to have enough spuds in planter to finish this final pass? I'm hoping we will, because that'll just work out absolutely amazing. And I could do without having to put another pallet of spuds in. I think we should just make it. Although I'm not sure it's going to be tight. 40, 30, 20, 10. Oh, we haven't. Oh, really? I mean, that's going to take what? Not even 100 litres. That's so frustrating. Alright, let me go quickly grab another little bit. Right, we've got 200 litres from one of the crates. Could be way too much, but I'd rather have that little bit too much. So yeah, we were 44 litres short. Unbelievable. But we are done with the potato planting. That wasn't too bad at all. Valtra did some amazing work there. So let us, before we finish, have a quick look at the potato processing plant. How much does it take? So it takes 250,000 litres of spuds, 12,000 litres of linseed oil, and the wedges 240 cycles a month. Okay, so if we go by last year's totals of, was it 360,000 litres of spuds? I don't know how long that 240,000 litres is going to last us in there. I don't know how quick it produces it. So we will fill it up come harvest time, and then we'll just keep an eye on it over the year. When is the time for selling potato wedges? March, so planting time, and that's the same time as the oil, and we're looking at we're nearly 5.5 grand, which is nice. How much is the linseed oil? Just for a comparison, so it's 9 grand. So it'll be interesting to see how much it produces, because if 1,000 litres of linseed is 9 grand and 1,000 litres of spuds is, let's say, 800 quid, so let's say 10 grand per 1,000 litres of raw produce. So hopefully we'll make more than that off the spuds. I can't see why we wouldn't, because it would be counterproductive otherwise, wouldn't it? We'll see. Interesting to see how that works out. In between episodes, I'm going to get the grass done, like we discussed. Get that into the clamps, all ready to be fermented into silage. But that is going to do us for this one, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please smash that like button. Subscribe if you want to help me out. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.